All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. There's an article I saw this morning. All right, I found it pretty interesting. It says here, disturbing videos. This is from RT News. It says, disturbing videos show fatal incident at Belarus rally. Opposition says protester was shot. Officials insist he hurt himself. All right, and I'm going to read the article, but it's basically saying that people are saying, because you can see in the video, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to this article in the description. All right, so you can come on the site and click the video to watch it. All right, because, you know, they call it so-called graphic. But you can see blood on his shirt, and he stands in front of the police and he falls down. Okay, and then the police they move up, and you thinking they going to see if he's good. Nah, they just walking by. All right, so you know people are saying that she was shot. All right, by one of the officers. All right, and then you know of course the police is saying no, he injured himself. But let's read the article. So it says videos posted online show the chilling moment a young protester falls to the ground during clashes with police in Belarus. His death has sparked outrage across the country, grappling with post-election protests, and the whole thing going on in Belarus is a test run really for the United States, man. Because what you'll notice is what these elites tend to do is they like to do test runs. All right, they'll set up a situation similar to what they plan to do here in America, but they want to see how it unfolds. So they're gonna go according to plan, whether it's economic, all right, or you know, dealing with the social structure, civil unrest, because they run simulations, okay, through supercomputers, and then they get different outcomes. And so oftentimes they test these out in certain countries, in certain areas, to see, all right, what is it actually going to look like if we were to do it here in America? Because America is going to be Babylon is going to be that ultimate place where they really set it off. That's why you have those draconian style measures being put into place in Australia, all right, in Melbourne and New Zealand, okay? And now you have these protests, and is it coincidental that it's over an election? And here it is, you have that going on in Belarus, and you have tensions that is looking like things are going to lead to that here in the U.S., okay? Because of what Trump is saying, you know, and they're saying he's targeting the mail-in ballots. Now, if you can't go to the voting stations to actually vote, and you can't mail your votes in, what's that going to do? That's going to affect the election. And Trump knows that people want him out. You know, so if the majority of people want Trump out of office, and he ends up staying, what do you think that's going to lead to, man? That's going to cause some form of civil tension. Okay, so hey, it's a matter of time, man. We just gotta watch, wait, and see. You know, you also had that movie Purge, election year, and Purge is about all hell breaking loose. You know, anarchy, all right, for 12 hours. Which when all hell breaks loose here, it's not going to be a timed thing for 12 hours. It's going to be for a time period, all right, of judgment going out. So it says a clip first released by AP shows police officers in full riot gear lined up on the street. A man in a bloodied white t-shirt who was believed to be Teryakovsky collapses on the ground. All right, now like I said, I'm not going to play it here. I'll put the link in the description so you can watch it. It says videos filmed from other angles and published in local media show the same man approaching the officers with his hands up in the air. He then falls to the ground after one of the officers appears to fire a projectile in his direction. All right. Now, when you read in the book, all right, Behold a Pale Horse, they tell you that there's a part of Operation, and I keep bringing this out, but a part of Operation Cable Splicer, okay, phase 1. I'll read it real quick. It says, one arrest or shooting can provoke crowd unrest and threats against public officials, and a riot can begin to form. Now, in Belarus, you already have riots and protests going on, okay? And now what you're seeing is the shift towards incidents of police using lethal force, against protesters, okay? Because that is going to become the norm. That's how they get you, man. They desensitize you, all right? It's called silent weapons for quiet wars. Okay, they use a silent weapon, and a silent weapon isn't like a gun. Okay, a silent weapon is a supercomputer. Okay, it doesn't shoot bullets, it shoots situations. All right, like a bullet will kill you. Well, guess what? The situation isn't necessarily gonna kill you right away, but it's gonna put you in a position where you feel something is wrong. But remember, it's a silent weapon. You can't detect it. So you feel something is wrong, but being that you don't know how to express that, you just over time you let it go. And that's how we ended up in a society where a couple of years ago, when Trayvon Martin got shot, when Mike Garner, Eric Garner, Salakia got choked out. Guess what? People were in a crazy uproar. Now Jakes get shot all the time in the streets, man. Because they desensitize your mind to it. All right, that's how they do it. They don't feed it with bullets. They feed it with data and information. Okay, that's how they move, man. So that's what they're doing. They're gonna desensitize your mind to where you're gonna start seeing these, not even police, these military, all right, these troops start using force, okay, physical force, because in the military, when they train in the arts, man, how to break your arm, how to put you in a chokehold, how to make you submit, okay. If you had a knife and they didn't, how they can disarm you. If you had a gun and they didn't, how they can disarm you. Okay, so they know they're well equipped and trained in how to make you do things, not with words, not negotiating. All right, so it says German who confirmed that Teryakovsky was the man in the videos told AP that she saw what appeared to be a wound to his chest. Oh, actually, no, Slakia, I skipped the part. It says authorities claim that Teryakovsky died after being injured by a homemade explosive device he allegedly tried to hurl at the officers. His wife, Elena German, told the media that she believed Teryakovsky was fatally shot by police. German, who confirmed that I hope I'm saying his name right, but we'll keep going with that. Teryakovsky was the man in the videos, told AP that she saw what happened, or what appeared to be a wound to his chest, when she saw her husband's body in the morgue on Friday, while his hands and feet were completely intact. So if he was trying to throw a homemade explosive, all right, you don't throw it with your chest, you throw it with your hands. So if he got hurt doing that, why weren't there any damages, all right, in his hands or his feet, but rather in his chest? Okay. Activists and some media outlets insist that the now released footage debunks allegations. We're going to call him T. All right. Debunks allegations that T had a bomb because the available clips do not show him holding anything in his hands. And when you watch the video, he's not holding anything. It says thousands attended T's funeral procession on Saturday, bringing wreaths and flowers and carrying Belarus's historic white, red, white flags that are being widely adopted by the opposition. Lukashenko, meanwhile, has argued that the protests were incited by foreign protagonists wishing to destabilize the situation in the country. All right, now, this is just going to show you that, look, all these things you're seeing around the world, when they hit Babylon, it's going to be magnified, man. And it's not going to be just in Babylon, but this is the main event. All right. Now get this. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And today, the modern day sword is a gun, all right, or a weapon. All right. So that's the times we're coming into where whoever they find you, you're done. Okay. They're going to set curfews, and it ain't going to be, we're going to fine you and jail you. Listen, man, you out here, when FEMA takes over, all right, forget about, I'm going to take you to the court of law and no. All right. These are the rules for curfew. If you're outside past curfew and you don't have a valid reason, you could be shot. You could be killed. Okay. Because that's what they're going to use to instill fear so that people obey what they say. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. So imagine that. That's what's coming, man. That's the future of America. All right. Your right to protest, your right to speak your mind, your freedom of speech and all that, freedom of religion is all going out the window, man. Okay. It says their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Okay. And you can put two and two together and know what that means. And nobody wants their wife to be ravished. Okay. But for those that don't have that hedge of protection from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, guess what? You ain't going to have a choice. You're not going to have power to do anything about it when that happens, man. All right. So we're just showing you the signs, man. We're showing you the warning signs, and they're getting louder and louder and closer. And the doors of mercy are shutting, man. And once the Lord unleashes this, man, there's no going back. Okay. So anyway, with that, I hope this was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.